Hello everybody, this is Mateo, and we must go back in the castle apparently. Okay, never mind, I thought I saw something or whatever. But really, we are going to Hooniversity. That's Hooniversity with an H-O-O. Yeah, they have a college that apparently can't spell university. However, that's the joke. Why do I keep going on these random tangents? We are going to Hooniversity in order to stop Cacletta. And also, it's kind of raining outside, so if you can hear that, I apologize. And also, we are getting new equipment. Also, I didn't mention, the ones that are red and green, both bros can wear. The ones that are only red, Mario can wear. And the ones that are only green, only Luigi can wear. I thought it made sense. So we got some new pants for Mario. Then we're also going to get a new badge. And LOL, that's a funny amount of coins. I think I might buy it. Nah, well, maybe. That's a big boost in power with a minimal loss in BP, and plus if I have more power then I can kill bosses quickly with less BP being used. And plus it seems like recently I haven't been using all my BP in battle, so I think I can suffer the loss of 2 points of BP. That won't make much of a difference. Compared to 6 points of power, it's pretty good. Yep. Okay, so we're done here. And yeah, we have to actually go to Hooniversity now, finally. After all that waiting. Oh wait, we're going to do some more waiting. Perhaps. Or maybe I'm just going the wrong way. And maybe I'm just jumping around trying to find stuff. Perhaps. Quite honestly, I have no clue what I'm doing right now, and I didn't even have to bounce bros up that. Okay, well we have some items in here. Oh, I remember what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a pipe. One of those warp pipes, like, all over the world. There's one right here that I'd like to grab just because. So if I could find that, that would be great. I believe it's right to the left over here, now that they've finally cleared the area. Indeed, if you go into a red one, a bullet bill type of guy will come out and kill you. I mean, he will explain what the pipes actually do. And then we also have a tiny hedge maze that Mini Mario can go through in here, and we'll get some items from that. There are a couple of areas like this that require you to go in as Mini Mario. They're little maze things. They're actually pretty fun. I like them. This one not so much. However, there are ones that are just side-scrolling type things, and a whole bunch of obstacles are in the way. But anyways, in here we can get a whole bunch of Hoo Beans, 5 to be exact. And that's actually the other side of the wall where that item was. And I mentioned, hey, maybe there's something on the other side of that wall. And indeed there was. I was foreshadowing. Yes, literary elements in my LPs. This is sophisticated. But anyways, now let's use this pipe that I just... And that's not, actually, because we don't have one close enough to Woohoo University. So I think I'll just walk there. That might be faster. So instead of going from the left like we usually do, now that we have access to the right, we can go to the right and check out this area. There are quite a number of areas to go to, such as a beach, and get a spiny thrown into Luigi's face, of course. Anyways, we have the Lackapee, obviously enough. It's the Bean Bean variety, well, the Bean Bean Kingdom variety of the Lucky 2. And it just throws spiny balls at you that you can block. And also, if you kill a Spiny, it could possibly throw another Spiny out there. So I suggest killing the Lucky 2 first. I'm sorry, Lackapee. And then you could kill the Spinies with either the counterattack or with just... Oh, there's a strange formation of flowers. We'll go there later. And normally those guys would be blocking the way. And we have more new enemies. So that's pretty awesome. The Blue Troopy, or rather just the Troopy. These guys are annoying, or especially their counterparts are annoying. First off, they have that regular charge attack that pretty much every single enemy in this game has, at least early on. But you can hit it, you can jump on it twice, and then hit an enemy and it will come back, and then you can jump on it again, and you could just continuously do that until both the Troopy die or all the other enemies die. So that's pretty fun. However, it can also heal itself and its teammates in battle, or rather the other enemies. And the other ones do even worse abilities, and by worse I mean they're really good and annoying to you. But yeah, that's basically the Troopy. And they're basically the closest thing we have to Koopas, and they actually look somewhat like Koopas, unlike Bowser's Koopa minions or whatever. And it seems like we have quite a bit of a problem in Woohoo University. Pretty much everybody just suddenly left, and the place looks rather destroyed. Oh great, Cacoletta's here, but Prince Peasley said that they were already there and using this as a hideout. Then why would everybody still be there and then be like, oh hey, Cacoletta's kind of been in this place for a while, long enough for Prince Peasley to find the location. Why are we still here? And then they run out as soon as Mario and Luigi come in. That doesn't make sense. And then also, for whatever reason, this guy turns into a laser sniffet, which if you talk to him, you'll have to fight. You don't have to talk to him, though. I just did because the laser sniffet, if it's really close, don't even bother jumping. Its hoop shot will actually just go right through you. If it's somewhat far away, you want to jump through that hoop, and you won't get hit. And there's no way to counterattack it, just dodge. Dodge! Yeah, for Dragon Ball Z reference, I'm surprised that I haven't made that sooner. Anyways, we have 2 red switches here, and we want to press the one that will start the light. Or, no, that doesn't start the light, it gets rid of the lightning. Basically what we want to do in this area is get the light to go through that little mirror thing and go to the door. And to do this, we have to go to the very end of the area, start the light up, and then backtrack. However, the backtracking really isn't that bad. And plus, this is my favorite area of the game. There are just so many references to past places, or rather past Mario games, that I'm hoping I'll be able to point them all out. I don't know, I got a 4! I might miss some, however, this is a pretty awesome place. Also, totally missing a circle there. I just now saw that. So I already missed 1 bean. And here's our first reference to past Mario games. For those of you who have played Dr. Mario, these are the viruses from that game. In order to beat them, you can either just hit them normally. They have a charge attack where you can hit them while they're scooting around. And they have a whole bunch of HP and a rather high defense. Or you can counterattack them and hit them until they match colors and then die automatically. And that's pretty awesome. Also, we got some pants for Luigi called the School Slacks. However, I don't think I noticed that. But yeah, I like the viruses. They're pretty cool. It actually requires strategy to beat them, and of course, Mario gets a 1, where Luigi got a 4. And now this guy is going to talk about the different blocks in the game, including some that we actually haven't seen yet. And also, to beat the Eekers, the candle guys that we also saw in the game, or in that last battle, they just, when they get hit, they will become all red, and then they'll do more attacks. However, that's pretty much it. They really aren't that bad when they have really low HP. And this room is just so awesome. They have blocks from the different games, and then they have like little things of like what they're trying to research. Like for the Super Mario 64 block, they're trying to research how to get the blocks to disappear like they did in that game. So that's pretty awesome. And plus it's just like, hey, here's a block from this game, and you're like, oh wow, that game's, they made a reference to that game. That's pretty cool. So yeah, again, that's pretty awesome. Now if I could figure out where the long jump is, and then I'm looking in the completely wrong area. There we go. We actually got that a little bit ago, but I'm slow. And defeat all the enemies in a second. Apparently we have a new enemy. Indeed we do, the Yo-Bro. As you can pretty obviously see, the Yo-Bro's yo-yos are both red and green. Well, if he swings the red one, he's aiming for Mario. If he swings the green one, he's aiming for Luigi. He also has a charge-up attack, where he will, after charging for 1 turn in his next turn of attack, which he's charging up right now, he will fake out one of the hits and then aim for the other one, and then I think he'll aim for the first brother again. So say he fakes out Luigi, he'll then try to hit Mario and then Luigi. Or he might just try to hit Mario. After the fake out, that is. I don't know, it's been forever since I really let them attack. And Luigi's already at level 17. He's grown 2 levels, and he's one that's ahead, mind you. and he got a 1. But after that 4 in BP and having 51 power already, that is pretty good. I mean, if it were Mario, I would be all the more mad. However, it is not, so I am somewhat fine. And we have another new enemy, the Mecha Chomp, right there in the back. Right now, its little visor thing is red. When it is red, it's going to attack Mario. When it's green, it'll attack Luigi. It'll basically just walk up here, randomly choose one, you have a second to think about it, and then have your brother jump. And then, when he gets hit enough, he will actually electrocute and freak out. And then whenever he does the random color thing, he will actually attack the other brother. So say it shows up red, he will actually attack Luigi. He's basically malfunctioning. Also, you might see that by Mario's HP number, we actually have a little gray block with the up arrow. That is his jeans, his current pants, which actually increase defense even more, so that's pretty good. Okay, so you want to memorize this code. It's pretty easy. It's red, red, blue, blue, red, blue, red, 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 blue, red, red. I mean, the last 2 rows follow the same pattern, so you really just need to know red, red, blue, blue, red, blue, red, red, and then you can just copy that onto the 3rd row. If you leave this room to check again, it'll reset. If you really need to, you can write it down with R's and B's. However, it really isn't necessary. And with all those disappearing randomly, we get the light. And if you haven't noticed, there have been mirrors all over the place. So this is your standard mirror puzzle. And it's not like you activate the light and then it goes all the way to the beginning. Oh no. You have to backtrack bit by bit, go into separate areas that are opened up as you move this light around, and then you can progress the light even further until you get to the beginning, or rather the end. Whatever you wish to call it. We have a whole bunch of viruses over here, which is... I love the viruses, they're so cool. Okay, now then. I originally complained that the left-right block was a time consumer. This one even more so. I'm just doing it this once to show it off. Basically, Mario and Luigi will stand a distance from each other, and you just have to hit A and B as it passes. It will go faster and faster, and that's pretty much it, and you just try to get as high a score as possible. I got 20. I think my highest was like a 25. Honestly, not that great, however, I really don't care enough. And I missed another bean, except no I didn't, because yes I am going back to get these beans, provided I see them at the last second. Because I want to get as many beans as I can to show off those scenes, because they're actually pretty cool. They're even more references to past games. Actually, not that far in the past, now that I think about it, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Anyways, for this puzzle, we need Small Mario, and he will hammer something, and then you switch to Luigi, and he'll hammer something, and then we have to play an annoying game, which really I didn't find all too annoying until now, and we're locked out. So let's go ahead, switch to Mario again, wrong button, there we go, and now we have to jump and hit the blocks as they come out from the left or right, depending. As you can see, I failed, twice actually, so that's twice the failure. And here we go, for real this time. So you really just want to pay attention, and for whatever reason I'm actually like watching the blocks as though I were playing it right now. So just keep an eye on both sides. And you have to get pretty near perfect in order to get the 25 in, or the 30 in 25 seconds. I mean, I missed like 3 there. And I only got it with 1:56 to spare. I think they'll end up giving you about 35-ish in the 25 seconds, so you can only miss 5 at most. Also, I don't understand what that arrow is. On the wall there, you probably saw it for like a second. It was like 2 blocks and there was an arrow in between them. And I just never got what that was. I thought maybe it was an invisible platform or something, however, I do not know. However, I do get this arrow because it's telling us about a secret area in which there are many beans. Many more Who beans, which are incredibly helpful. I think there's 4. It's a diamond pattern, it's pretty cool. Anything else? No, that's pretty much it. Okay. So you really don't have to go here, but it's a nice little bonus area to point out for a couple of Who beans. You know, the Who's and the Grinch and whatnot. In Whoville. But this is the Who-niversity, so these are college Who's, which means that they get drunk in their free time. or something. I don't know. I'm in high school. So, yeah, another puzzle. I mentioned that there are a couple of Luigi barrel puzzles. One of them is getting in the barrel and blocking a laser shot. The other one is making Mario get on top of it in order to hammer something, and that was an instance of that. It's actually rather simple. A lot of the puzzles are rather simple, and then you can just jump off. And there's a bus there. I thought I could've... Maybe it's the elementary school kids, but I could've sworn that everybody would've been home by now. Oh well, that really doesn't matter to you guys, and I missed another bean. Except, no I didn't, because I noticed it. There we go, a chuckle bean.